Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 326. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, it's Bull City Hangout. I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, etc., etc. Talk about the beautiful weather we're having today, and we are. But anyway, let me get the show started. Let me put on my specs. Oh, if you could share this out, that would be great, because then more people here in Durham can find out what's happening. Got on my specs, move my keyboard. All righty. Some on the Word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also local government, city, county, and state. So just go up and down the page, see what you can sign up for to help you. Yourself, help your family, help your neighbors. So just check it out. And I think this will probably be the last time that I mention this. And let me go ahead and mention it. I've been mentioning it for a couple of months now. But here's the thing. It's about to end, the LEAP program. Let me find it. Let me scroll down to Durham County, DSS, Department of Social Services. So the LEAP program, the Low Income Energy Assistance Program, is drawing to a close. Hopefully you can get in on this if you need help. The way it works is that if you have fallen behind in your heating bill, and your low income, you want to be able to turn on the heat when you need it and to have it turn on, right? So keep up or catch up by signing up for this program. And if you are accepted, DSS is a federal program. DSS is administrating it here locally. So they will make one payment of $300, $400, or $500 to catch you up. They'll pay it to Duke Energy, or wherever you're getting your heat. And hopefully you'll be all caught up and you'll be straight in order to turn on your heat when you need it. Here's the thing, though. It's only through the last day in March. And I know it's not the last day yet. It's only the 26th, so we have a few days to go. But the money is being spent as the applications roll in. I know a lot of people wait until the last minute for whatever reason. So if you haven't signed up yet and you're low income, even if you're not really sure if you're exactly low income, but you think you might be, go ahead and sign up, because if they say no, then you'll know. So there you go. Sign up for it as soon as possible. Like I said, many people are waiting to the last minute, and the money is being spent as the applications roll in. So help the county help us by signing up. The reason I say that is because when you get grant money, or whatever you want to call this money that they get from the federal government, they want to spend it all. Because what any nonprofit will tell you, when they get a grant, they need to spend that money. Because if they don't, the next year when they apply to get the funding from whatever governmental entity, they'll say, well, you didn't spend last year's money, you obviously don't need it, so we'll just give you less next year. So help the county help us by signing up for the program if you think you might be eligible. And do it today or tomorrow, because March 31st is almost here. That's Tuesday. So see if you can get in on this ASAP. All righty. Let's see what else is happening. The Durham County Libraries are all open until 6 today. And then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30. Bragtown reopens at 10. And let's check there's lots on this page. I talked about the Durham Literacy Center yesterday at great length, so check that out if you're looking for a place to volunteer, or if you or someone you know needs help getting back up to speed with reading. Maybe you didn't pay really good attention in school, or maybe you just didn't do well for whatever reason, and you have kids now, and you want to be able to help your kids learn how to read, do better, do their homework. So don't be embarrassed. If you need to learn, sign up. The Durham Literacy Center helps people get their skills back together. They also help people who are like young folks, ages 16 to 24, who are out of school, but realizing that they need more skills. They need to learn how to read better so they can fill out the applications, etc. They have programs for young folks. They have programs for people who don't speak English as a first language, but they know they need to catch on and they need to get their English up to speed. So you can volunteer there to help folks, or you can sign up and learn yourself so you can do better in life. And never be ashamed to ask for help, because all these nonprofits are out here trying to help folks. They're looking for you. If you need help, go ahead. Go for it. Sign up for it. Now let's see what's happening with the Durham Tech Community College's Small Business Center, which is actually downtown. They don't have any in-person classes this week, but I do like to mention the classes that are being offered across the state by the various and sundry small business centers. These classes are free. These are one-off workshops. They're on Zoom. They're free. The cool thing is that they're live, which means you can actually ask questions pertaining to your situation and get a nice answer that you can actually use. So let's see what's being offered today. Let's see. Today's the 26th. Okay. From 2 until 3, there's a free class called Finding Your Customer and Creating a Marketing Plan. So I guess once you figure out who your customers are, that you can market directly to them by using certain criteria, which you can learn during this class. It's going to be today from 2 until 3, so go ahead and sign up for that. Got the link for you right there on the Word page. So you go to DurhamSkyWriter.com, go to the Word page, then scroll down, and you'll see Durham Tech, and follow those instructions. Let's see what else is being offered. Oh, here's a class from 5:30 until 7, how and where to find grants. And this is for-profit businesses. You don't have to be nonprofit to get a grant. You can get a grant as an individual. I've gotten grants. And once you learn how to write grants, you can get them as an individual, a for-profit business, a nonprofit business. So this particular class is to teach those who are for-profit how to get grants. There's all kinds of grants out there, folks. So you just need to learn how to write the grants, learn how to identify the grants, and then go for it. So that's going to be today. That's going to be a really great class, 5:30 tonight. One more class from 6 until 8. Practical AI. Of course, AI is artificial intelligence. Practical AI tools every small business and nonprofit can use today. So there's more than one. We've all heard of Chat GPT, but there's a lot of AI programs out there, lots. So you might want to take that class and find out how AI can help you. And AI can do a lot. I have a friend who is a songwriter, and he uses AI to critique and evaluate. I mean, it's just amazing what you can do with AI. It's just, wow. Some people use AI, for example, if you're thinking of putting together some videos, it can come up with a script. Anyway, it's amazing. Let me continue. Let's see. Let's check with SCORE, because SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired. Wait a minute. Just stumbled across Keep Durham Beautiful. There's going to be tomorrow, and I might forget to mention this tomorrow, and I won't be live tomorrow, by the way, because I have a noontime event to go to. So I'll be probably pre-recording the show, and I might forget this one because it's on the Word page. So let me tell you now. Keep Durham Beautiful. They're hosting an invasive plant removal session in Wrightwood Park. That's at 1301 Anderson Street. Anderson, so it might be close to Duke Gardens. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's going to be tomorrow from 3 until 5. They'll be providing tools and gloves. So removing invasive plants, you want to make sure you're wearing long, even though the weather's going to be nice tomorrow, definitely wear long sleeves and closed-toe shoes, because you don't want to accidentally touch some poison ivy. Because, yeah, that's bad news. So that's going to be tomorrow from 3 until 5. You can get more information by going to the Word page, and then you scroll down to Keep Durham Beautiful. Okay. Let me see what SCORE is up to. The Service Corps of Retired Executives. They also help budding entrepreneurs with classes and mentors, etc. And there's so much on this page, I can hardly find it. Let's see. See if there's anything going on today. Saturday. I'm going to mention this now because I don't want to accidentally forget this. So SCORE is going to have an online class on Saturday called One Page Business Plan for Startups. A lot of times people want to see your business plan, like if you're trying to write a grant or get money from a bank or whatever. So this is how to write a one-page business plan for startups, the business model canvas. So it's going to be on Saturday, 10:30 in the morning. And it's now this one you have to pay for. This one is $10. Um, funding has been cut. So organizations like SCORE and Legal Aid of North Carolina, they try to offer everything free like usual, but sometimes every now and then they have to charge for a class. So I hope you don't mind. They're just trying to keep the lights on and still serve the public. So that's going to be Saturday from 10:30 until 12:30. And speaking of legal aid, let me see if they have something going on. Let me scroll back up here real quick. There is so much on this page now. I love it. Let's see. Today's the 26th. Okay. There is a class today. See, I'm so glad I checked. Okay, so today, SNAP 101, Listen and Learn. Listen and Learn is what they're calling their workshops now. These are online. They're totally free. This will be from 2:30 until 4:30. So you can learn how to maximize your supplemental nutrition assistance program benefits so that you and your family won't go hungry. So very, very important. If you want to learn about SNAP 101, definitely watch that class. It's going to be today at 2:30, probably on Zoom. So I have the link. You can go ahead and click and register for that free class. Oh, and then tomorrow at noon, they're going to have a free class online called Medicaid Rights and Eligibility Listen and Learn. So that's going to be from noon until 2. Learn all about Medicaid. Very, very important. And it's good to know the difference between Medicaid and Medicare. If you don't know the difference, you might want to go to this class, especially if you're older. And that's going to be from noon until 2 tomorrow. So go ahead and sign up for that one too. All righty, let's go to the let's go to the To Your Health page. There's lots more pages, but To Your Health is one of my favorites. At the very top of the page, you'll see where I have like picture of ambulances. So you click on that, and it'll take you to the page that lists all of the hospital emergency departments and urgent care clinics. If you're a parent, grandparent, guardian, or if you just want to know, just become a little familiar with that page because there are many different types of urgent care clinics. Some are connected with Duke, some with UNC, Wake, and a couple of them are really unusual. One is 24/7 completely. One of the urgent care clinics, they come to your house. So that's pretty wild. So anyway, check it out when you have time. I also have, let's see, research studies that you might want to participate in, all kinds of different research studies. Duke has some, and NC State, and even ECU, Eastern Carolina University, and RTI International, UNC Chapel Hill. So all these different places, Velocity. So anyway, just check it out. You might want to take part in one of these health research studies. Oh, it's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, let me scroll back up and tell you about NAMI. NAMI is the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So NAMI Durham, local chapter, they host an online stress and anxiety support group for African Americans. That's going to be tonight. They do this every Thursday from 7 until 8:30. And it's not just a session where you complain about stuff, but basically a lot of Black folks have to swallow or push down microaggressions. I mean, a lot of us, you don't have to be Black to be insulted or belittled or whatever, but this particular support group is for Black folks. So, and very often the microaggressions are real. Some think they're imagined, they're real. So whatever you're dealing with, it doesn't have to deal with racism. It could be family troubles. It could be work troubles, school troubles, any kind of stress and anxiety that you're dealing with. So you can talk about it. You can get some resources. Someone from the National Alliance on Mental Illness local chapter here in Durham will be there to guide the conversation because they don't want it to get bogged down with people just, like complaining or whatever. They want to make it useful and helpful. Also, what is discussed in the room stays in the room. So you can get some resources, just get it off your chest, and maybe even talk about not only your challenges, but maybe you can tell folks how you got over whatever it is you were dealing with, how you dealt with it, to encourage other folks to try their hand at alleviating their stress the way you did. So anyway, that's going to be tonight from 7 until 8:30, and I've got the link right there if you want to attend the meeting. There you go. Now, tomorrow, let me tell you what's happening tomorrow with the HELP program because it's only open 2 days a week. So, oh, wait, let me check for the blood drives. Wait a minute. So today's the 20th. Yeah, okay. The American Red Cross, as we speak, they're at the Duke Wellness Center. You can literally save lives by donating blood. So they're at the Duke Wellness Center, 305 Tower View Drive, and they'll be there until 4:30. Then tomorrow, they'll be at the streets at South Point, 6910 Fayetteville Road, and they'll be there tomorrow from noon until 6. All righty. And let me tell you about HELP because they're only open on Tuesdays and Fridays. The Health Equipment Loan Program. It's run by the county. It's run by Project Access. This is where people like you and me, just regular folks, if we have things lying around the house that we no longer need, like walkers, the ones with or without the wheels, wheelchairs, canes, crutches, things to help you in the toilet, like raised toilet seats, and transfer benches. So if you're using a wheelchair, so you can slide over into the chair in the bathtub. They have things like that. So if you have items like this and you don't need them, donate them. They love it. They'll disinfect them, repair as necessary, and then they turn around and they loan them out to people who otherwise can't afford them. So actually I shouldn't even say that. Let's just say they loan them out, period. So I just wanted to point out about the affordability because wheelchairs, I found out the hard way, they cost literally hundreds of dollars. So if you have a loved one at home, maybe somebody just got out of the hospital and they know they don't need whatever item for more than 3 months, because you can borrow these items for 90 days for 3 months. And this is ideal. So you can borrow one of these items and then return it after 3 months. And if you need it for longer, you can call and ask for permission to keep it longer. And usually they say, yeah, sure, go ahead. So it's a really great program. But it's especially great for people who can't afford them and who don't have insurance. And again, for people who don't need them like forever, like an athlete with a pulled hamstring, whatever that is, or, these different ailments and injuries that athletes suffer. So yeah. All right, let me go to the top of the page and click on the Health Events button, which takes us to the Health Events page. Let's see if there's anything going on today. Yes. Wait a minute. Yes. Okay. So today, from 2 until 3, the American Dance Festival, they offer free classes. This particular one is the PWR Moves, Parkinson's Wellness Recovery class. It's going to be from people with Parkinson's disease and also their care partners. So they can come in to the ADF Script Studios, 721 Broad Street on the second floor, and take this fun class from 2 until 3, totally free, no strings attached. There is a parking lot like right there, right next to the building, so you don't have to walk far. I know it's hard to walk sometimes when you have Parkinson's. My dad had Parkinson's. Sometimes he gets stuck and he couldn't really move. So you don't have to go far. And then once you get in the building, just a few steps, then there's an elevator to take you up to the second floor. You can take this free class. Now, if you can't make it in person, I understand. They'll have a virtual Dance for Parkinson's class tomorrow, and that will be from 11 until 12:15. You don't even have to leave the house. All right, now let's go to the Senior Scope page. Let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rixby Avenue. Fun place to hang out if you're 55 plus. Let's see, today's Thursday. What's happening this afternoon? You can play Pinochle and Kings in the Corner. Those are fun card games. You can play that all the way through 6:45 tonight if you want to stay late, because they're open later now on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is really nice. Let's see, they have Thursday Bible study at 12:30. That's in about 10 minutes. Afternoon bingo at 1. I want to mention this. Donna, if you go to the senior center, you know Donna. She's at the front desk a lot. She says that if you have things to donate, like for prizes for the bingo games, that would be greatly appreciated. It doesn't have to be like flat screen TVs. I mean, it could be, I don't know, sticky notes. I mean, anything. I mean, whatever. People like to win things. Maybe one of these nifty hand sanitizers or whatever. If you have something around the house that you think is in good shape and would be a cute gift, then see if you can make a quick donation to the senior center so the folks playing bingo can win like cute little prizes. It would be appreciated. So anyway, afternoon bingo, 1 o'clock. Intro to watercolor at 1 o'clock. Connect Tech at 1:30, where you can get tips on navigating your child or grandchild gave you their old iPad or iPhone but didn't teach you how to use it. You can go ahead and take it into the Durham Center for Senior Life and they'll teach you how to use it. So the Connect Tech is today from 1:30 until 2:30. Then the Arthritis Foundation exercise program is at 2:15 and acrylic painting at 3. Now tomorrow morning, they'll have the muscle pump, 8:40, in the exercise room. And if that's too early for you, I understand. The FB, which is right next to that listing, means that muscle pump will be broadcast live on the Durham Center for Senior Life Facebook page. So if you're not quite dressed yet, then you can go ahead and participate tomorrow via Facebook. And then the DCSL Walking Club, they meet at 9 o'clock in the lobby. And if you're not sure about your balance, you want to go walking, but you're a little worried about your balance, they have walking poles at the front desk, which you can borrow for the walking session. So don't be afraid to ask. And let's see, Open Art Studio at 9 o'clock, French 2 class at 10, and then Tai Chi at noon. And don't forget, they show movies. They have a theater at the Durham Center for Senior Life. So tomorrow's movie will be While You Were Sleeping. Never heard of that one. Is that a comedy? I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be tomorrow at 12:30 with free popcorn. Just saying. Let me check for the special events, with today being the 26th. Let's see. Okay, that already happened. Oh, tomorrow, though, they're going to have DCSL Eats and BCBSNC. That's Blue Cross Blue Shield, North Carolina. They will be giving away bags of groceries to whoever shows up first. It's first come, first served. You don't have to sign up. If you need help, don't be ashamed. Stop by between 8:30 and 9:30 and get a bag of groceries. I highly recommend that, and I want to thank thumbs up to Blue Cross Blue Shield. My nephew-in-law works at Blue Cross Blue Shield in Illinois, so I definitely know about them. Okay, let's see. Also happening tomorrow, making the most of the Durham County Library, so you can learn all about the different library services. That'll be tomorrow from 10:30 until 11:30 in the computer lab. So they have computers. They have a, what do you call that? A maker space where you can make like 3D objects. They have a quiet room for people. They have a quiet room for kids with autism or sensory difficulties, and they also have a quiet room for adults as well, so you can calm down if things get a little too excitable for you. They also have all kinds of stuff. I don't even know if you have teens. Your teen might know, but they have a whole hangout place for teenagers, and it is so hip. It is the hippest thing. They get to play the video games with the big screens, and It's hip. You need to see it. If you haven't taken a tour of the new main library downtown, you need to go. You need to check it out. So you can learn all about that. Don't forget to ask questions. That's going to be tomorrow at 10:30. Learn all about the library. And they'll probably tell you more about just the main library. They'll probably tell you about all the different branches. All righty, I think that's it. I do want to mention that JFK Towers is now a DCSL satellite, 4900 North Roxborough Road. So they're easing people in right now. The official grand opening and announcement will actually be this Monday at noon. So it's very possible that I won't be doing Bull City Hangout, or maybe I'll pre-record it, because I think I want to go to that. I like a good ribbon cutting ceremony. I find it hard to resist, so I might end up going on Monday. But that's what they'll be doing, announcing that JFK Towers is now a satellite with programming, also with the lunch program. So again, 4900 North Roxborough Road. Okay, last but not least, we're going to visit the Let's Go page. I want to give a shout out to Dr. Hasty. If she's watching, she might be coming on the show one day real soon to promote her book. Just want to say hello to her. This is her first time watching. I know she's busy, so she might not still be watching, but I still want to give her a big shout out. Okay, let's see what's on the calendar for today, with it being the 26th. Let's see. Oh, the Toastmasters meeting is going on right now at the South Regional Library. I already told you about that yesterday. But here's another great thing that's happening today. The Parktown Food Hub, they're distributing free groceries to people in need today. So they will be at Parkwood UMC, United Methodist Church. That will be today from 4:30 until 5:30. That address is 5123 Revere Road. And again, that's from 4:30 until 5:30. Now, sometimes Parktown Food Hub, they ask you to make an appointment. But for today's food giveaway, you don't have to make an appointment. Just head over there and get there between 4:30 and 5:30. Okay, now if you like music and you like to sit outdoors, Boxyard RTP is the place to go. That is at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. So today they'll be having the Taking Back Thursday live concert series from 5:30 until 7, and featuring fun music by the NC Irish All-Stars. So I guess they'll be playing some jigs and some reels, some really great fun Irish music. And if you don't know about Irish music, go find out, because it is really great. Irish music is so fun. I think you'll love it. And their ballads are gorgeous. Irish music is really, really underrated. So go check it out. That's going to be tonight from 5:30 until 7. Now, if you're thinking it might be a little cool out, they do have those propane heater units. So you might want to, actually, they also have 2 tables there that have fire pits. So you might want to sit at one of those tables if you're, is it warm-blooded or cold-blooded? If you're cold-blooded. Anyway, if you get cold easily. What else is happening today? The Fleet Feet Pony Run. It starts at and returns to Ponysaurus Durham. That's at 219 Hood Street. So they'll be starting at 6:15 and they'll be out running until around 8:30-ish. So you can choose either to run 3 miles or 5 miles. It's all up to you and how you're feeling. Party of One, they're holding a free line dance class at WD Hill. That recreation center is at 1308 Fayetteville Street. So you should have lots of fun learning the classic line dances and the ones that you will be seeing this summer when you go to family reunions and other fun events. So that free class is going to be from 6:30 until 7:30. Okay, might as well tell you what's happening tomorrow morning. Line dancing with Jitterbug, that's tomorrow, at the IR Home Senior, also known as Campus Hills, Recreation Center, 2000 South Alston Avenue. The class fee is $4 and it's $3 for seniors. Counterculture Coffee, they're at 812 Mallard Avenue, right off of, actually between Elizabeth and North Alston, across from Seeds. So they have tasting at 10. You might have noticed Counterculture Coffee. They serve a lot of the coffee shops that are local here to the area. And you can sample the various flavors of coffee. You can talk about coffee, smell the coffee. So that's going to be tomorrow from 10 until 11, and it's free. Here's another resource if you need help with food. The Salvation Army of Durham. They're having Free Food Friday tomorrow at 909 Liberty Street. Basically from 10 until noon-ish while supplies last. You might want to take a strong bag just in case they run out because the need is still out there. People will be lined up. So that's, again, it's from 10 until noon-ish at 909 Liberty Street. They have food, canned goods, drinks, snacks, hygiene items. Sometimes they even have pet food. So I might want to stop by there tomorrow. Also happening tomorrow, Reality Ministries at 916 Lamont Avenue, which is like on the other side of Gregson behind Durham School of the Arts. So Lamont Avenue is and also off of, you can find it easily off of, like you turn on Morgan and then Albemarle and then you'll hit Lamont. Okay, so Reality Ministries, they serve people with intellectual/developmental disabilities. And it's not like a school, it's more like a fun hangout where they join like clubs that suit their interests. So there's like let's see, what did they say? There's like a craft, there's a music, there's all kinds of different clubs. But this particular club that I'm talking about now are for people who love food and love to prepare food. So they run the Durham Reality Cafe. So once a month, you can have a free, delicious, and I'm talking top restaurant quality food because I've been there twice, maybe three times, but I'm going again tomorrow. But it's also a wonderful way to just meet folks because, the cool people go. Reality Ministries is cool. I mean, you're going to love it. They're very nice. You'll be served by wonderful, wonderful people who, again, love preparing food. It's like at their interest club, special interest. So that's going to be tomorrow from noon until 1, but you can't just show up. You do have to register because after all, I mean, it's a small space that they can accommodate maybe, they might be filled by now, but like 12 or 16 people. I can't remember how many tables. I know it's like 4 or so to, no, 6 maybe to a table, maybe 18 people. I'm going to try to count the chairs tomorrow. But anyway, it's a wonderful experience. It really is. And then you get to find out what people with developmental disabilities are up to in terms of the various clubs that they can join. If you know someone who is sitting around the house, maybe their folks don't realize that they could be having fun joining a place that welcomes them with open arms and offers all these different interest clubs, then go to this luncheon and talk with the people who run Reality Ministries and learn what it's all about. It's not a church. I know it says Reality Ministry, that's the name, but it's not a church. It's more of it's probably faith-based because everybody's so nice. But basically, I don't even know if they proselytize. It's just a wonderful place with wonderful people. So check it out. And if you go tomorrow, I'll see you there. One more thing, two more things happening tomorrow. The Community Health Coalition, they host the food giveaway at Kyle's Temple, AME Zion Church, 409 Dunstan Avenue. And that's right between Fayetteville and Roxborough, much closer to Fayetteville. Right around the corner from Birthday Funeral Home. So that's going to be from noon until 2. And again, you might want to bring a strong bag just in case they run out. One more thing, the Glass Jug Beer Lab at 545 Foster Street, the one that's downtown, they host Friday co-working and networking social. This is where freelancers, entrepreneurs, remote workers who are used to working in isolation, but maybe they're not enjoying it so much because they're starting to feel really alone. So they get to set up shop at the Glass Jug. Obviously, they've got good internet or they wouldn't invite people in. Bring your laptop, do your work, whatever work you're doing. Do it from noon until 4. And then from 4 until 5, you get to meet the day's co-workers, make new friends, maybe form a partnership or talk to someone. Maybe they're in the same line of work. Maybe you can put on a special event together. You never know who you'll meet. So that's going to be tomorrow from noon until 5. And it's free. Did I mention that? It's free. So that's pretty much it. Let's check the weather. Let's do that real quick. I can already tell you it's t-shirt weather because I was already out this morning. Look at this. It's 72 degrees right now, and it's really nice out. It's mostly sunny, it says here. The high, it says, we're going to have some wind, up to 17 miles per hour. That's fine. So it looks like we're going to have a sunny afternoon, except it looks like for a couple of hours, the sun might be playing peekaboo a little bit, but 79 is the high. Love that. Totally love it. I love it. 79. And tomorrow's going to be even better. Well, looks like it's going to rain, but 85 degrees. You almost can't beat that. You almost can't beat it. 85 degrees tomorrow, but there is a 65% chance of rain. Let me check. Now, my app allows me to go 24 hours into the future. Let me see if it's going to rain tomorrow morning. So when it does rain, okay, so it looks like if it doesn't rain this, okay, so it's not going to rain in the morning. So it looks like if it does rain, it'll be in the afternoon. My app doesn't go beyond noon tomorrow. So let me check my other weather app. Let me just check real quick. Okay, opening it up. So it says 74 instead of 72. Mind that the weather app that comes with the iPhone, they get their readings from, if I'm not mistaken, from within the city of Durham, the actual city. The weather, what's this app called? Wait, the Weather Channel. Okay, the Weather Channel app, they get their readings from the airport. So there's always a little difference. So let's see. Let me see. So it says here, hourly. Let me click on hourly. Okay. Get this ad out of here. Goodness. Okay, so this app, it says 79. And let me check ahead to see about tomorrow, if I could figure out when it's going to rain. Let's see. So if it does rain tomorrow, it looks like it will be at night. Okay, so it looks like it's going to start raining tomorrow at 7. So we're in the clear for daytime activities. Nice. So let me go back to my other weather app. Okay, looking ahead to the weekend. What happened? Okay, so it's 85 tomorrow, but 55 on Saturday. Okay, 70% chance of rain. Okay, well, there's that. And then Sunday, 62. That's a little better and sunny. Looking ahead to next week, though, 70s and 80s and 60s, and then back up to 80s. So I'm looking forward to it. So it's going to be a beautiful day today. It's already a beautiful day today. So that's it for today's show. It looks like, let me check. So because of the event tomorrow, I won't be doing the show live. I'm going to try my very best to pre-record tomorrow's show. It looks like Saturday I'll be at Brogden because there's a community health festival at Brogden from 10 until 4. So I'll be, because Bull City Hangout starts at 10. So if I might not even be able to pre-record because I have to get there at 9. We'll see. I'll do my best to see if I can pre-record because Saturday is a very important day. I'll do my very best to pre-record Saturday's show. And then Monday, I'll be going to JFK Towers. So I might not be live again until Tuesday. So I apologize in advance. I'm doing my best, but sometimes I'm just called to take part in these activities, and I can't say no. I'm doing a show. Can't do that. So anyway, that is it for today's show. Hope you have a beautiful afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow. It'll be pre-recorded, but I will see you tomorrow some kind of way. Have a beautiful weekend since I won't see you live. Have a gorgeous weekend, and I'll see you live on Tuesday. Ciao for now.